Hey, good evening, Dan. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Yeah. Had a couple of people say they missed having our Friday night breaks last week. And while it was nice to take a week off and kind of nice again not to have to prepare for anything like that this week, I do concur that it was kind of weird, not having my normal routine, I guess, for Friday night. But I didn't want to compete with Thanksgiving. I figured there would be people traveling and those type of things. So I didn't really want to schedule anything this week, but we will jump back into it next week. Yeah, I'm glad you finally had a chance to join in. Hopefully maybe next week you'll be able to join in. 12 o'clock tomorrow. I'm not sure if you saw the post or the tweet that I sent out, but I didn't put it on the blog. I did just brain fart. But next week or tomorrow, excuse me, tomorrow at 12 noon, I'll have the next break posted. So definitely check or come back and check either the blog or the Facebook group. I'll have that information up. We'll definitely be doing one box. Um, I have another box that I was not planning on purchasing, but it was one of those, wow, this is a cool product. I don't see it very often. Not a bad price. Pulled the trigger. That was on Monday. Yes, it's baseball. Um, but that was on Monday, and the seller, excuse me, that was on Sunday. Purchased it Sunday morning, and the seller has been sitting on it. Granted, it was been a holiday week, but I kind of thought they'd get it in the mail before Thanksgiving, but they haven't. And unless it gets in the mail tomorrow, if they wait until Monday to mail it, I can't remember where the seller is from, so it may put Friday. It may not be here in time for Friday, so um, I'm a little hesitant in posting the signups. I like to, get the boxes in hand before I do anything. So we'll see. We'll see. Definitely have one box. If you were with us last week or the week before, excuse me, I did show the boxes. I think we'll probably end up doing 96 Sport Flicks. Um, that's one of the sign up posts that'll go up tomorrow, and possibly one other. But 96 Sport Flicks probably had the best base design since they brought, when Pinnacle Brands bought that back. So and there's some really cool inserts in it too. Hey, good evening, Ben. How's your wife? Is she showing any improvements? Hopefully you were able to get a little bit of enjoyment out of your Thanksgiving. No, go away. Go away. Go. Go. Improving slowly. Good. I'm happy to hear that. This has been such a tough and trying year, I think, for so many people on so many different levels. Yeah, I had some not great news yesterday for Thanksgiving, or on Thanksgiving Day. We actually, my wife and I decided we just we called up our family and we pretty much canceled on Wednesday and just decided to stay at home and do Thanksgiving at home just because we were still concerned about COVID and those type of things. And my grandmother lives over at my mom's house, and just can't be too safe. So we just decided to stay at home, and we actually ordered a hot and ready lunch from Cracker Barrel. And let's just say it wasn't quite hot and ready. I spent about 2 hours in the parking lot waiting of Cracker Barrel to get our food. And, like I said, we ordered quote unquote hot and ready, and it was more like lukewarm and severely delayed. But we made the best of it. You know what? Yesterday I kicked myself. I almost sent you a message, Ben. Yesterday I got an email from Dave and Adams. I don't purchase a lot from them, but I'm on their email list, and they had a box of 2011 Topps Lineage that was a pretty good price. And I almost bought it, but I thought, you know what? Wave 2 comes out at 6:00 on Friday. Let's see if, save a little bit of money on shipping. Let me hold off. Let me see what comes out, And of course, when the the Wave 2 sale went live at 6:00 today, the Lineage box was sold out. So I looked at some hockey, but I think I'm going to leave the hockey up to you. I just don't know much about the sport, but I'm not ruling it out completely, but yeah, I hate that I missed that Lineage, because years and years. Well, I guess when Lineage was new, John Waterman of Community Gum, he's been really quiet. I don't think his blog is active, and I don't know. He may have shifted his interest from cards to video games. I still, I have him on my PS4 friend list, but haven't really communicated with him in years. But he did a huge break on his blog years ago, and of course, I grabbed the Braves, and he pulled a really nice Freddie Freeman. Let me see if I can get to it. Well, I've got one of those Michaels card frames up on the wall, and I thought it was in there, but I also got this one. I had the John was very nice to me in the break. He pulled a 2011 Topps Finest Refractor Auto Freddie Freeman for me. Number to 499. But I got the out of that Lineage box, he pulled, I think it was I forget what it was called, but it's the 1952 design, and it was Freddie's auto. So by far the nicest of his rookie stuff that I have. And of course, now with him winning MVP, all of his prices are starting to all of his cards have started to shoot up, and he's his prices have been really pretty affordable. His rookies have been pretty affordable up until just the last year or so. All right. Well, as you can see, I just went into my drawers and grabbed a selection of boxes. I got a couple. I got a couple Lucy's of the '94 Pacific Crown Collection because it's one of my favorite sets, and these were not easy to find back in the day when I was collecting. Actually, I think the first place I ever found these was at the old MGM Studios in Orlando, Florida. Now the Universal. But this is I still want to get a box or two because I want to put this set together. But anyhow, I've got just a selection of things, and I don't know if anybody has a preference. I don't, I can open a couple of packs from a couple of things, or I can go through a whole box. I just thought, hey, I didn't have any plans for tonight, so figured anybody who wanted to join in, we could just chat about whatever and open some cards. So there's a box of 95 tracks. It's a hobby exclusive. I've got this hanger of 2020 update. I've not opened hardly any of update. I've got 97 Upper Deck Series 2. Another Crown Collection, 96 from Pacific. And I've got a box of 93 Upper Deck Football. And I grabbed this box of 1991 Topps Robin Hood Prince of Thieves because it was super cheap. I grabbed that when I had placed an order for break boxes some time ago. All right, so, well, truth be told, I've kind of been itching at this 96 Pacific, but we might open something else too. I want to do this one too, but maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll do a couple packs out of the Pacific and a couple packs out of Upper Deck. $36 packs. Little factory sealed sticker on there. Gold Crown die cuts. Those are always nice. 1 in 37 packs. Hometown Players, 2 in 37. Milestones are 1 in 37. The Latino Stars, or Estrellas Latinos, 4 in 37. Kramer's Choice Awards, always a tough pull, 1 in 721. And October Moments are 1 in 37. So there's 36 packs, but you still have a pretty good chance of getting, what, 3, 4, 8, possibly 9 inserts. This was not an easy box to find. And I'm hoping they're not bricked, because I opened a box of the is it 95 or 97 Crown Collection, and unfortunately, I'm guessing the way it was stored, it did not fare well over the years. A lot of bricking, a lot of snowflaking. Pulled some nice inserts too, but these feel good. The packs felt better, I could tell right off the bat. And these don't appear to be sticking, so that's nice. So if you're not familiar with this set, full bleed photos, and then the crown is integrated into the nameplate with the player's first name above the crown, and then the player's last name on a colored plate across the crown. Card backs, not too bad. Of course, you don't get a lot of stats because of Pacific using the bilingual. You got Spanish and then the English below. But you do get another color photo of the player on the back, so not too bad. But I've always liked this. I've always liked Pacific, period. But the Crown Collection kind of being their, their base set. They've always had some nice stuff. So I got a Denny Nagel, and right off the bat, here's one of the Estrellas Latinas, for the Latin Stars. Bobby Bowe, when he played for the Orioles. Still drawing a paycheck from the Mets. A little knuckleballer Tim Wakefield. Pedro Martinez. Kurt Laskanik. Don Wingert. Tom Goodwin. Cecil Fielder. Carlos Reyes. Scott Servais. Delino Shields. Harold Baines. Yep, July 1st, Bobby Bowe Day. Flex it just a little bit. Offerman, Jason Christensen, Bernard Gillicky, Isringhausen, Brian, is it Recker or Ricard? I can't remember how you pronounce it. Esteban Beltry, Jason Bates, Eduardo Alfonso, Scott Cooper, Sandy Alomar Jr., Wade Boggs, Louis Andahar. So Dan, did you are y'all a traditional turkey Thanksgiving, or do y'all do ham, or do you do both? More importantly, did you have leftovers today? Nice vertical Mattingly. We'll set that one to the side because there's a guy on Twitter that's going to want to see that. Michael Mims for the Phillies. See, ring a bell? Kenny Rogers, Ripken. Ricky Henderson. Hinkie. Larry Walker. Yeah, it was a pretty good pack. I noticed a couple of these cards. See if I can get it to focus. The Pacific logo is really close to the edge. Yeah, we being that we got dinner from Cracker Barrel, we didn't have any leftovers. So we had Taco Bell for lunch today. I was craving a toasted cheddar chalupa. And it was good. If I get any dupes on the Phillies, Dan, I'll let you know. Steinbach, Eric Karros, Lee Smith, Ray Durham, hometown boy. John Olerud, Terry Pendleton, Tyler Green for your Phillies. It's a 450 card set. But I hope I can put this together at some point. There's our second Latin superstars, Julian Tavares. The checklist I'm not crazy about, but I do like the black on gold or the gold on black. Pretty nice. Pretty nice looking. Seen worse. Molitor. Jose Offerman. Kevin Ritz. Morandini for the Phillies. I remember watching him pull off a unassisted triple play. I don't remember what year, and I don't remember why I remember that. But it's probably against my Braves. Hey, Dennis Martinez. The only thing I have loaded up in trading card database is essentially my trade, either sets that I'm building or all my trade stock. I've yet to actually sit down and log my Braves collection or my Carolina Panthers or Charlotte Hornets. I mean, I'm so far behind in cataloging those for my own self that I kind of always thought I would wait and get through my backlog of cards I need to catalog, and then I'd sit down and I would start cataloging, player collections and team collections. But Knobloch. Craig Biggio. Jeff Blauser. Black Jack McDowell. Mark Whitten. Kevin Brown. Yeah, it takes a little time to enter that stuff, but I've enjoyed my time on that since I've been more active on Trading Card Database. I've been trying to take inserts from the breaks and check the checklist to see if scans are needed before I sort those for people. Pud Rodriguez. Darren Holmes, Joe Carter, Lenny Dykstra, Chris Gomez, Rafael Palmeiro, Kevin Stocker. I like these horizontal orientation. Hershiser, Ruben Sierra, Brian McRae, Jeff Conine, nice, Tony Gwynn. And I don't know if I've ever noticed this before, but the crown has been replaced on this with between his first name and his last name, it's Spanish, but then on the bottom it says National League Batting Champion. I don't think I've noticed that before. Cliff Floyd, Ronnie Gant, Jay Buhner, Toby Borland for the Phillies. Kenny Lofton. Hey, welcome back, Ben. Well, as I told Dan, if this is definitely a set I'm going to be building. I've got a bunch of loose packs too from a lot that I picked up before I found the box. So if I got any extra Cubs, I'll let you know. Got Tino Martinez, Pat Lestache, Cordero, Dave Burba, Alex Diaz, Wally Joyner, Carlos Baerga, here's a cubby, Roberto Rivera, Armando Benitez. And we got an insert. Manny. This is the hit parade, I believe. Hometown of players. These are 2 and 37, so we should get one other. Yeah, because it talks about him. Born in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, until the age of 12, where he moved to New York City. Went to George Washington High School. Yep, HP 9 is the card number. I don't think I've seen a Brave yet. Yeah, man, I saw that. That's wild. 8 years. Do you think it was lost in the mail, or it was just sitting in a mail room or something? That's awesome. You got it back. AL Rookie of the Year, Marty Cordova. Move on. Paul O'Neill. There's a Brave, Tommy Glavine. Jeff King. Roberto Kelly. Mike Perez. Cubbies. Oh, you got that one apparently. I've never done any of the through the mail request. I guess I just never really knew how to get started, or have a list of addresses or anything like that. Luis Gonzalez. Well, yeah, I guess not, Ben. If you send something out and after 5, 6, 7 years you haven't got a card back, you may lose your interest in wanting to do them. But yeah, you're probably right. They probably do just toss them in a box, and I'll get to them eventually. Another Brave, Greg McMichael. Future Brave, Denny Nagel. Tino Martinez. Devon White. Ron Karkovice. And here's our other hometown, Vinny Castilla. Former Brave. I never thought of TTMs for wrestlers. Gaetti, Tony Phillips, Darren Dalton, John Burkett, Sean Green, Bernie Williams, Ryan Klesko, Doug Drabeck, Tim Naring. Yeah, that was a better pack. Where's Chris Reed? NL MVP Barry Larkin. National League Cy Young Award winner Greg Maddux and his teammate Javi Lopez. Jim Edmonds. Chili Davis. Bip Roberts. Wouldn't be a 90s product without Bip. And Ramon Martinez. I could probably get a Heath Slater auto. His kids go to the kids program school that the church that my brother works at. So I'm guessing he lives in Charlotte or somewhere in the surrounding area. I think I'm about halfway through this box. But we've not seen, there's a Greg Jeffries. We've not seen the big one per box inserts yet. Oh, yeah. OMB, one man band. I hated Slater got cut from WWE earlier this year. There's a big unit, Randy Johnson. Walt Weiss. It's kind of odd because Pacific was really known for their parallels, and I don't think there's a parallel in this set. With my Ray Ordonez collection, I had a ton of Pacific parallels to chase down for him. Here's BJ, Brian Jordan. He's a good guy. Carl Everett, Dante Bichette. Pulled an auto of him from Archives this year. It was actually a redemption. And I got that card back from Topps, and gosh, it was like record time. I swear it was like 3 days. Could not believe it. Scott Brocious. There's Slamming Sammy. Omar Dahl. Robin Ventura. Dennis Martinez, Latin Stars. So that's 3 of those. Trevor Hoffman, Dave Magadan, Kent Marker from my Braves. I've noticed a couple of these have come out of the packs with dinged corners. Here's a piece of trimmed cardboard stuck to the back of Roberto here. Here's the original fish for the Angels, Tim Salmon. Here's the Coke snorting Otis Nixon. Loved him as a Brave, but geez, and he's from North Carolina. But just could not keep himself clean. Nice button photo there. All right, we got 4 people watching, only 2 people talking. So we got 2 people who wish to remain anonymous, I guess. Unless one of them's my wife. It's the NL Rookie of the Year, Nomo. Good action shot of Brad Ausmus tagging out Ray Sanchez. I assume he's out. Mark Newfield, Tony Pena, David Cone, Lemke. Loved watching Mark Lemke play. There we go. Big hurt. Frank Thomas. Andy Pettit. Jim Thome. That's a good pack. Where are the inserts? Where's our Gold Crown die cut? AL Cy Young Award winner, Randy Johnson. Just ever so slightly sticking, but Big Mac. Doesn't look like they're sticking bad enough to cause any damage, though, so I'm relieved of that. Ray Sanchez. Fernando Valenzuela. Marquise Grissom. And Eddie Murray. Yeah, Ben. Yeah, when things on your home front slow down, get a little bit better. I think on Saturday, though, that shop closes really early. If you're talking about the one in Salisbury, or if you're talking about my LCS in Rock Hill, where I live, I noticed, I guess it was, he might have posted them Thursday, might have posted them yesterday. And now he's starting, when when he always takes pictures and he stacks the boxes up on the counter to show, what new stuff has come into the shop. And I noticed just now he started to do like internet pricing and his pricing. And what's that Topps Black Chrome or whatever it was that just came out? Actually, one of the Joey Negro, one of the participants that usually grabs the Dodgers, he actually messaged me. He's been floating along some ideas, and on Topps website, it was expensive, but I noticed that Grand Slam was like $50 cheaper. Hey, good evening, Tristan. So yeah, I'm excited. He seems to be doing my local card shop. He seems to be getting a little bit more competitive with his pricing. I know I picked up a box of WWE Chrome, and his pricing was a good bit cheaper than even the big guys online. Jim Abbott, Brett Butler, Frank Castillo for the Cubbies, Steve Avery from my Braves, Jeff Bagwell, Jay Bell. But in the air, it looks like Sosa. Johnny Damon. Yeah, I'm sure he probably gets them in early. It's like I have a box of 2021 Topps that I've already paid for, and I got it for a lot cheaper than what I'm sure the boxes will ultimately go for. And it's because I got it in so early. But yeah, you can see right out of these packs, you can see some of these corners are dinged. Yeah, Tristan. I mean, if you like WWE, they haven't done a Chrome set in a number of years, and the cards they use an original design, which is what I like, because they've been using the baseball design for many years. This is one of the X-Fractors that comes. You get a pack of 3 X-Fractors in each blaster box. But yeah, I mean, if you like WWE and Chrome, here's 2 of the colored refractors. The golds are numbered to 50 and greens are numbered to 99, and red are numbered to 5, if I'm not mistaken. I think Ben pulled, I think they're 5. Wasn't that Matt Riddle that you pulled? Wasn't that a red refractor numbered to 5, Ben? I've got the refractor and the X-Fractor and the base for R-Truth, so I think the red is the only one I'm missing to complete the rainbow, but I'm not paying what people want for that red one. But the blasters, I felt like, were definitely the better value with the Chrome. If you're going to go the retail route, I did not realize that those fat packs or value packs, whatever they call them, I didn't realize they were $10. They should be $5 or $6. And here's our 4th Latin Stars, Esteban Loaiza. Barry Bonds. Manny. Jeff Cirillo. Pat Henkin. Heathcliff. This box, Tristan, the 96 Pacific Crown Collection. Is that what you're asking? Because to be honest, I've had this one in my kind of stack of boxes, my backlog, my rainy day stash. I've had it for a while. I don't remember what I paid. I ordered a lot of like 10 or 20 loose packs from one of my suppliers, and they were like a buck a pack. But the box, I want to say this box was probably at least 45, maybe 50. And it was kind of a treat to myself from the breaks that I host being a little successful. Took the surplus and picked this up for myself. But Pacific products are not. I think there weren't too many Pacific products that I didn't like. I wasn't crazy about their online set that they did, but I liked, and I like most of what they did. So if I can find Pacific products, I'll pick those up. If nothing else, for the breaks that I usually do in this time slot on Friday night. If you're not familiar, Tristan, you can look in the description. There's a link to my Facebook group. And then I also have a blog, which is just simply cardboardcollections.blogspot.com, where I also post sign-ups. And usually on Friday nights, we rip a box or two. And I don't usually open much new stuff. Usually it's older stuff. It's late 90s, 2000s, 2010s, somewhere in that time frame. It's whatever I can find that I feel like would be of interest to people. And I try to keep them all super cheap. I try to keep pricing to, $6 or less per team. There's enough guys out there that open all the new stuff and charge out the wazoo, and that's perfectly fine. But I try to do something a little different. It's the AL batting champion, Edgar Martinez. John Smiley. Will the Thrill. It's our second Barry Larkin, but that's different from the other one we pulled, because that was the NL MVP. Yeah, thanks, Dan. I try to price the teams based on the checklist of the product. So the Yankees are always going to be up there because they're usually well represented on the checklist. Mark Leiter. Joey Cora, when he just rehired as the Red Sox skipper. Benito Santiago, underrated catcher. Mark Langston. 96 Finest Hockey. I like those early Finest products. Doesn't matter the sport. Those are just nice looking cards. Hey, we got an insert. See, I'll save it to the end. Then I got to clear off my keyboard from all these wrappers. Joe Girardi, Eckersley, John Smoltz, Smoltzy, Royce Clayton with a dinged corner. There's the kid, probably admiring one of his home runs. And these are nice. It's the sepia etched foil October Moments. This is number 18, Manny. But darn it, wouldn't you know? Look at that corner. Can you see it? Can't remember which button on this camera is it supposed to help focus. But yeah, big old dinged right on the corner, bottom left corner. So if this was an actual group break, I'd feel really bummed about it. But since it's not, I can live with it. So we're just down to a few packs left. Let's see. What we got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 packs. We still haven't found the Gold Crown die cut. And there should be a milestones. But we've met the odds on the hometown of players and Estrellas Latinas. Matt Williams. Good horizontal shot there. Langford, Gagne, Edgar Martinez, Hal Morris, Carlos Perez, Dion, a Giants uni. Those dreads. Split the season. Played 85 games with the Reds and the Giants. Mark Grace. Alan Trammell. Pretty good pack there. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm happy. I'm happy with what I saw. We'll get to that at the end, or at least at this pack. Andy Vance like as a Philly. That's weird to see. Huh. Split the year with Baltimore. I only recall him in a Pirates uni. Vince Coleman, Canseco, Juan Gonzalez, Mark Wohlers, Derek May, Chad Curtis, and hope it's not messed up. Ooh, nice. I've not seen. This is the milestones. I've not seen one of these before. Nice. And to think it's been sitting in this pack for all these years. All right. I got to get this one sleeved up. Speaking of this real quick, I saw somebody, they would run their finger across the top of the penny sleeve. I'm guessing it's to break the weld on one side. So when you put the card in, you're not potentially dinging the corner. Has anybody ever seen anybody do that? I've just always, separated it and it just slides in fine. There's the back. And then etched in the foil, you've got bases with the number 5, the Mariners logo, baseball. I like that. Yeah, cutting the corner, I've seen people do that. I've noticed a few cards that I think are doubles, but for the most part, the collation in these packs has been pretty good. Nice Mike Messina. Tom Marsh for the Phillies. You got that one, Ben? Dan, excuse me. McMichael's a double. But I don't think these other ones are in this pack. Jamie Navarro, Stan Javier, Dean Palmer, Brett Saberhagen as a Rocky. Well, the insert's always the second card from the top, or at least every one of these has been. There's Domingo Cedeno, like tagging somebody on the foot there. I don't know what team that is. Red cleats. Jeffrey Hammonds, Mike Lansing. There's Tim the Rock Reigns. If anybody is a fan of him, I've got a couple copies of his autobiography that I'd love to pass on. Chippa. Man, look at this. Well, not exactly a 1-2 punch because I didn't see that card stuck to him. But then we got Crime Dog. And Omar Vizquel. Randy Myers for the Cubs. Piazza. And Big Cat, Andres Galarraga. Yeah, I think Tristan was asking a little earlier, Ben, what I paid for this box, and I told him I've been sitting on it for so long, I don't remember. But 50 sounds about right, but that's if you can find it. I've got my eye on some more Pacific boxes for some future breaks. Have been trying not to really buy any more boxes right now, unless it was just a really, really good deal. Wait until the first of the year, then I'll start picking up some more stuff. Just kind of running with what I have on hand to finish out the year. Might have a surprise lined up. There's a nice Mariano Rivera, Roger Clemens, one of the killer bees, Derek Bell. Yeah, Rafael Belliard, scrappy shortstop. Loved watching him play too. Jim Bollinger, Cubbies. Pedro Estacio. Tony Gwynn. Travis Fryman. Somebody recently I saw had a huge pack lot of, I think they were TriStar TNA. I mean, it was super cheap, like $15 for 50 packs or something. I don't know what the shipping would have been, and I don't even remember what site I saw it on, but I never watched much TNA when it was on the air. TNA wrestling, I should say. Don't want to get in trouble. Greg Maddux. Caminiti. Carlos Delgado. It's an up-close shot of Gary Sheffield. Ricky Bottalico for the Phillies. Yeah, that corner on some of these. Man, it just looks like I'm guessing maybe the box got dropped or something. 2 packs left. And here's our Gold Crown die cut. Finally, I was about to say, where's our die cut? Let me see if I can slide it around to the end. I want to give it away. Oops. Yeah, I don't think I even knew that Pacific did TNA. Sean Dunston. Pedro Bourbon. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. I don't think I have many of his stuff as a Brave. There's the Hulk, Andre Dawson. The Wizard, Ozzie Smith. Oh, there's an early Jeter. You can tell. Look at that baby face. It's his first full year because 95 he only played 15 games. And our Gold Crown die cut, Dante Bichette. Not the name I was hoping for. Number 29. But these are always nice inserts. Yeah, he is not wearing number 2. I don't know what number that is. In those 15 games he played in 95, he scored 5 runs and collected 12 hits, 4 doubles and 1 triple, 7 RBIs, committed 2 errors, posted a .250 batting average. Not too shabby. Well, there's you can tell, you can make out there's a Phillies coach or manager or somebody, maybe it's a player, standing there in the background. So it could be a minor league photo, maybe not. Last pack. Andy Benes. FP Santangelo, just like saying his name. Kevin Foster, Cubbies. Spring training, yeah, that's a good idea. Good. So yeah, that was a fun box. I gotta give it to Pacific. Good collation. And at 36 cards per pack, I stand to have a good bit of the base set. So we'll see. I'll open up those Lucy's at a later point. And like I said, if I get any of those Phillies or Cubs that you need, guys, I'll definitely drop them in your stack that I've got for you. And that Griffey. Nice. I'll have to do some scans of some of these later. But yeah, that was a good box. So we got any other requests? Like I said, got some 94 Pacific Crown Collection if we want to stay in that vein. Got a hanger of Update. Got 97 Upper Deck Series 2. Can't find Series 1. Or we can go a different direction. At 95 Tracks. It is football season. Got 93 Upper Deck. The big Joe Montana. Even have some Robin Hood. I'm going to go ahead and do this hanger pack because I've not. 2020 has made me kind of soured. It's kind of soured me on set building. Just because the prices of new stuff has just gotten so extremely expensive, and then you can't find retail unless you're lucky. And I'm not going to be one of those people that's sitting there waiting on the vendor or stalking the vendor. Brendan McKay rookie. There's a hometown kid, Alex Wood. I did not know the Dodgers had reacquired him until I saw him pitch against his former team in the NLDS this year. Or the NLCS, excuse me. Christian Yelich All-Star game that didn't happen. Francisco Cervelli. Had him in a Braves uniform for a brief time last season. Oh, that's right. The All-Star games, they're it's just like previous years. Forgot they did that. There's a McGuire 99 home run derby. Pete Alonso. Chris Bryant, free agent. Is he going to land in Atlanta? Or stay with Chicago or somewhere else? That's a nice photo of Trout. I don't think I'd seen this one before. Ichiro. Francisco Lindor. Nice Griffey. 99 home run derby. Yeah, a couple guys I follow featured some update, but I just didn't feel like pulling the trigger on jumping into those. Clayton Kershaw, Buster Posey. I don't care for the chrome turkey red, but I'll take a Kutch. Rainbow foil. Saw White Sox are getting excited a little bit, but Adam Engel. Messina Decade's Best. Oh, nice. David Wright. 35th anniversary. Yeah, Dan, you wouldn't you wouldn't mind it either, huh? I've got a little PC of Kutch. Eddie Murray, Byron Buxton, Nick Castellanos, Craig Biggio. This is the first of the prospect cards I've seen in hand. Was that 89? Some kind of parallel. Is this blue or black? Yachty, Kenta Maeda, Todd Frazier, Nico, another Griffey, 94 home run derby, Verlander. Whoa, that's a different image. Jonathan VR. He's going to be he's going to be a good player. He's not new, but if the Marlins keep him, Marlins got a good team. I think Jeter's building something down there. Anthony Rendon, Pujols, Frank Schwindel, rookie. Yeah, not too bad of a pack. Got some stuff for my PC. Not sure if I'll try to build the update set or not, but nice nonetheless. Okay, yeah, 2 royal blue base parallels. Not too bad. Considering their plans got screwed up by coronavirus. Or am I not supposed to say that? I think I'm not supposed to say that on YouTube. All right, I'm just going to kind of do a sampling just because I'm curious about some of this stuff. Grab 2 packs of Robin Hood. Eight glossy movie cards and 1 sticker. No bubble gum. hate those old packs. There's our sticker. Little castle motif there. Kind of like Garbage Pail Kids. We got a puzzle on the back. Does that mean I got to put this in pages now? The Sheriff and His Bride. I haven't seen this movie in so long. But yeah, they are glossy. The back. 88 cards, 9 stickers. A young Christian Slater. Robin in Disguise. Almost looks like a Jedi. A Hero's Death. I got this box for like $4. And if you like ripping cards, and you're a fan of the 80s and early 90s stuff, pop culture, how can you pass it up? So that's what your puzzle's going to look like. Oh, look at that. Dupes already. Oh, it's one. Barrels of Doom. Ride Like the Wind, Bullseye. Oh, wait a minute. That's the wrong movie. Heck, these might be more fun to open than I originally thought. I might have to come back to these this weekend. Let me try a pack or two of this tracks. This is where I lose all my viewers, right? NASCAR. 90s NASCAR. Well, dang it. Cellophane plastic. So there's 3 on the top. We'll just grab those. Special insert cards in every pack. 5 inserts to collect. 170 card set. 12 cards per pack. One in 600 packs. Richard Petty autograph prototype card. How sweet would that be to pull a card of the king? This was a local purchase. Super, super cheap. Oh, cool. I didn't realize Trax used a holographic foil. Todd Bodine, Terry Labonte, Mark Martin, Ricky Rudd, Ken Schrader, Morgan Shepherd, Loy Allen Jr., Brett Bodine. It's one of the inserts behind the scenes. Andy Petrie, crew chief. Joe Gibbs. On the Rise. That's another insert set. Hermie Sadler. Virginia native. And Mark Martin. So both of these, so this is an insert. It's marked first run. And then this looks like just a parallel. It says behind the scenes are 2 and 1. On the Rise are 1 and 1. But there's the On the Rise. There's 2 behind the scenes. So I'm not exactly sure what that Martin is. I'll have to look. Trading card database. See what they have it labeled as. Dale Jarrett, Kenny Wallace, Bobby Hamilton, Mark Martin, David Green, Ricky Craven, Dale Earnhardt, that's kind of cool. Racescapes. These are 1 in 3 packs. And you got the 1995 Winston Cup schedule on the back. All those tracks that aren't even used anymore, or hardly used anymore. North Wilkesboro, Martinsville, Dover, Watkins Glen, Darlington, Rockingham. But that's a pretty cool looking card. Behind the scenes. Not familiar with them. But again, that's a marked first run. It's got gold foil, whereas the other behind the scenes has the holographic foil. On the Rise, Steve Grissom. First run, Dick Trickle. Insert joke. My dad was a big NASCAR fan. While I couldn't really watch racing with him on TV, we listened to it on the radio in his truck, had it on the TV on Sundays. So I'm very familiar with a lot of these guys. Jeff Burton, Randy LaJoie, the young Jeff Gordon, Ernie Irvan, Dale Jarrett, Rusty Wallace, Brett Bodine. Guess these behind the scenes crew chiefs and owners get a chance to be on a card. David Green. And Rusty Wallace. So yeah, this will be a fun box to keep ripping. A couple other inserts: Racing Machines, Silver Stars subset. So, doesn't have the flair of current NASCAR product, but pretty cool nonetheless. Yeah, I don't really collect racing either, but like I said, this box was super cheap, and I just had the itch. I didn't want to walk away empty-handed. And it's from a time period where, like I said, I was very familiar with racing. I went to a race or two with my dad at Charlotte Motor Speedway back in the day. All right. And this is another one. It's been hard to hold off on. So I'm going to go ahead and open a couple packs. In '97, I had already started college. So I remember ripping some of these packs, but I wasn't buying much at the time. Series 2 was 250 cards. Predictors 1 in 3. Long Distance Connection 1 in 35. Hot Commodities 1 in 13. Run Producers 1 in 69. Blue Chip Prospects, crash numbered 500 of each. Does not give you odds. Oh wow, there was even a mail away. 97 spring line offer. Get 30 MLB players wearing their team's new 1997 uniform. Send a 3x5 card, not a 4x6, but a 3x5 card with your name, age, address, telephone number, and $3. And 10 Upper Deck Series 2 wrappers. We only had a time machine. Yeah, I like this design. I know a lot of people like borders on their cards, but I like the baseball diamond with the silver edge foil for the logo of the team. I like the faux grain bronze etched foil all across the bottom of the card. And then it tells you the date that the game or that this photo comes from. So right here, You can see it says Eric Karros. It slides into third on a close play versus the Braves, August 4th, 1996. So we got a nice action shot there of Chipper fielding the ball. I'm sure Eric was out on that call. On the back, big photo. A couple years worth of stats, some highlights, and a little write-up. Says, can you tell by the photo how this play turned out? Eric ended up safe by a hair on this bang play at third base. It was part of a day in which he went 3 for 4 with a run and an RBI, and the Dodgers 6-4 loss to the Braves. That's cool to give you that info. And hey, I got a predictor. Jay Buhner. Scratch off only one bat for your prediction. I remember these. I just watched one of the podcasts that Junk Wax Twins and Big Shep, I forget the name of it, but they had somebody from Upper Deck on there, and they were I remember them talking about how, logistically speaking, how difficult doing these predictor cards were. That was fun. Al Martin. This will go on my little PC of batting pitchers. Ramon Martinez squaring up, lays down sacrifice bunt against the Cubs, June 18th, 1996, day before my birthday. Garrett Anderson, Mike Timlin, Gary Sheffield, Greg Paquette. Diamond debuts, Ramon Mendoza. These feature the foil. And Capture the Flag, a pennant race diary, September 25th, 96, Yankees versus the Brewers. David Cone. Does not give his name on the front of the card, but it's right there. Really, really like this set. Hope I can find a decent price Series 1 box, because I'd love to build this one. Sean Berry. Bam, another predictor. Ken Caminiti. Darryl Strawberry. Dave Martinez. Alex Gonzalez. Pete Harnish. Chris Hoyles. Bobby Jones. Max Suzuki Diamond debut. And Capture the Flag McGuire. I'll do the top 4 packs of the box. Jeff Conine. Andrew Jones predictor. 3 packs, 3 predictors. And they're only supposed to be 1 and 3 packs. Vinny Castilla. Jack McDowell. Charlie Hayes. I remember that photo. Last out of the World Series. 10/26/96. Took down my Braves. Kurt Manwaring. Sean Berry. There's a Rhino. Enar Diaz, Diamond debut. Can't say I've heard of him before. And a Capture the Flag, Ramon Martinez. September 19th, 1996. Dodgers versus the Padres. Ever so slightly sticking together. Jose Rosado. Another predictor. Juan. Those odds must not be right. Or I got a hot box. One of the two. Sean Green. Devon White. There's BJ. Glenn Allen Hill. Greg Gagne, Jose Valentin, Damian Jackson, Diamond debut, Capture the Flag, Dario Veras, September 29th, 96, Padres versus Dodgers. So, okay, I'm going to do one more because I'm just curious. That's 4 packs, 4 predictors. Stated odds are 1 and or 1 and 3. So I'm just curious. Are we going to get another predictor? Because at this rate, if I get 1 per pack, I can go darn chase the whole set. Looks like our streak is over. So we had Galarraga, Luis Gonzalez. Yep. No predictor in this pack. Delgado, Omar Olivares, Troy O'Leary. We didn't get a we didn't get a predictor. But we got a Griffey. Man, that's the second Griffey tonight. Nice. I remember these hot commodities. The center there is kind of like a matte, or not a matte, but like a canvas. Man, 90s inserts. Not all of them, but man, there were some nice ones. Need to go 3 packs down, then maybe the predictors are in that layer. Yeah, I don't know. Chan-Ho Park. Star rookies. Felipe Crespo. I don't know if he was a star. Capture the Flag. Gwen. September 28th. Padres versus Dodgers. All right, so let's go down. So this would be second layer because we did the top one already. Third layer. So we'll go to the third layer. We'll take your advice, Dan. Mike Stanley. It's a good one. It's Chuck Finley's card, but you got Langston and Abbott there with them. No predictor. But hey, you got a Darren Dalton. Think that's a spring training, or do you think that's a photo? Well, let's see. Getting used to a new position, outfield, March 4th, 96. Spring training. Darren is seen here trying out his new position in spring training last year after missing most of last season. He hopes to come back strong in 97. So, yeah, see, I like that. That's cool that they tell you that. There's a Jeter. Rookie of the Year award winner. Classic Maddox. Masterpiece in Game 2 of the World Series. Greg dazzled the Yankees in Game 2 of the series, allowing just 6 hits over 8 innings of the 4-0 win. It was his second series victory of his career. Eric Davis. Comeback Player of the Year, it says. Jay Woodisick. Star Rookies. And season highlights. Andrew Jones. Made history in Game 1 of the 96 World Series just by taking the field when the 19-year-old became the youngest player ever to play in the Fall Classic. He then made more history when he blasted homers in his first 2 at-bats during the Braves' 12-1 win over the Yankees, becoming the second player ever to accomplish this feat in a World Series. I believe that was behind Mantle. Oh, man, 96 World Series, man. That talk about a gut puncher for the Braves, for Braves fans. Well, dang, now I'm hooked. Let's go top left corner, very bottom. Let's fish it out. I'll probably have to call it because it's past midnight here on the East Coast. And while I don't really have much on the docket for tomorrow, I am trying to take advantage of this time off and do some things with my girls. Yeah, this pack is a lot more stuck than some of the others. Reggie Jefferson, Mariano Duncan. Wasn't he a former Phillies or future Philly? Jeff Brantley. Yeah, this got some snowflaking because this pack was so stuck together. It's a shame because we got a Randy Johnson. Followed by Capture the Flag, Griffey. But again, sticking together. The joys of old cards. Lieberthal. There's a batting pitcher, Todd Stottlemyre. Derek Wallace, Star Rookie. So, yeah, unfortunately, it looks like the further I go down in the box, the potential of the cards bricking is greater. which I'm not surprised, but all right, this will be the last pack. Ray Durham. Complete successful pickoff attempt versus the Phillies in spring training, March 27th. I miss Upper Deck. Photography was so nice. Big Mac season highlights. So got off to a good start with that Griffey. Hot commodities. Excuse me. But yeah, well, thanks Dan for hanging out. I mean, I really wasn't sure who would show up or how long people would hang out, but like I said, I appreciate it. Yeah, 97. I like a lot of the early to mid 90s Upper Deck designs. I'd love to do 93, but because of Jeter, Series 2 is just impossible to buy a box of anymore, at least without spending more than you probably should. 94, I like 94's design, but it's those boxes have been crazy because of Jordan. Probably more because of Jordan than Rodriguez, than Alex. But I bought a hand collated set early this year, right before all this kind of crap hit the fan, and it was a hand collated set, and it said it was complete. I paid like $5 for it, and sure enough, I get it. And the Jordan rookie was missing. The A-Rod rookie was missing, but I already had those. And then I bought. I do have a Series 2 box of 94 that I'm going to open. But yeah, 91 was my first year, my first experience with Upper Deck. 91, 92, 93, 94 were all faves of mine. I'm drawing a blank on the design, picturing the design in my head for 96 and 7. I mean, for 95 and 96. Of course, this is 97, but yeah, all fun stuff. And I have a feeling this is what I'll be doing more of as we move forward, because, man, if things don't get back to normal with trading cards, it's, I may just have to do away with new cards and just settle with old stuff. Settle for old stuff, but yeah. Well, again, thanks for hanging out. And like I said, Dan, tomorrow, definitely at 10 a.m. or at 12 noon, excuse me, I'll put up the signups for this 96 Sportflix. I'll probably not be doing any price reductions on the teams that don't sell initially or whatever, because I'm working on building this set for myself. So I will gladly keep whatever doesn't sell. But hopefully I have everything priced to move. It's a cool set. It's different, which is, what I always try to do. So this will be going up, and like I said, there might be another sign up that goes up tomorrow. like I said, I'm trying to get some response from the seller because I hate to put something up and then not having it in hand and then have to delay it. But, push comes to shove, I could always maybe push it back a day or so, but, we'll see. But this will go up about 12 tomorrow. Phillies I don't usually have many people that are into them. So, just, yeah, if you're interested, which I assume you are, I can, we'll get you taken care of. But thanks again. I might do this more often. I tried to give a notice so some of the people who made comments to me about wanting to hang out or whatever could join in. But like I said, it's a holiday. That's why I didn't I wasn't planning on doing anything. Can't compete with family and turkey. But appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in. And we'll do this again next Friday. Definitely with this, maybe with another. We'll see. But have a great weekend, and we'll catch you next week.